And they'll always have to. We're gonna call the February 28th Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order. Do you have any announcements or presentations?
Nope.
All right. So we'll move on to the consent agenda. We'll need to skip the meeting minutes because I think it was just Scott and I at the last meeting. So we'll skip that. But is there a motion for 4B, which is the Councilfield Register? Motion. I will second. Motion by Steve, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Moving on to resolutions. First item is a request to approve nonprofit contribution agreement. Lindsay, is that?
Well, I'll just present. These are the regular nonprofit contribution agreements for the grants that the city has budgeted for 2026. I don't have the, fortunately my computer is not working, but I don't have the amounts in front of me. But this is our just a typical form contribution agreement for each of the organizations.
Steve, any questions?
No.
None. All right, I'll make a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Steve. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. All right. Next item is request to approve 2026 neighborhood vibrancy grants.
Good morning, Megan Baumgartner. We have our next batch of neighborhood vibrancy grants. So we have 9 neighborhoods this morning that are receiving $126,000. So at the May 11th meeting, 6 neighborhoods were awarded $93,000. So we still have some money left over while we finalize project agreement or terms and remaining loose ends with our remaining grantees. So happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? No. Is there a motion? Motion. I'll second. Motion by Steve, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thanks, Megan. Next up is request to approve use agreement. Jordan.
Hello, Jordan Alexander. So this is a facility use agreement between the city and Indy Premier Youth Soccer Club. So this is for Indy Premier to use and operate soccer fields at Cynthian Park. Per our field use ordinance, the city may enter into these use agreements with partner organizations like Indy Premier that are offering youth sports opportunities to a majority of Fishers residents on their rosters. So this is a part of the city's broader goal to offer exceptional youth sports experiences to Fishers kids across all skill levels and ultimately ensure that we're efficiently utilizing our facilities here in Fishers for youth sports. So Indy Premier has been a great partner so far. We've had other use agreements with them on other fields throughout the city. So they intend to continue to be a great partner. But this will consolidate all their other City of Fishers needs into this one location. So again, just looking to be more efficient with the use of our facilities around youth sports. So any questions?
So no Fishers sports organizations will ever be excluded in favor of an independent?
Or generally like for all facilities, are you talking about this one specifically? Yeah, so the goal is ultimately to have like home bases for all organizations and leagues. So Premier activity being at Cynthian, similarly with Mudsock, all of their activity being at set locations so that teams aren't bouncing around throughout the city on a given night for practice.
Sounds good.
Thank you. And then the scheduling, they manage the scheduling or they get blocks of time? How's that?
Yes, they manage the scheduling. Essentially through this process and through our ordinance, we're allocating the asset and then like the scheduling for practices, games, all of that will remain with like the actual organization.
All right. I'll second. Motion by Steve, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item up is a request to approve a road cut on Allisonville Road for water valve.
Good morning, Tammy Houston Engineering. Before you is a request to approve a road cut on Allisonville Road for Citizens Water. They submitted a right of way permit back in March. They have a 20-inch water valve right in front near the sharp printing at 111th Street. They're going to have to shut down a road, southbound lane on Allisonville starting about 6 o'clock at night. And they're doing it overnight since it is such a large main that they have to discontinue service for a little bit. And they will plan on having everything opened up by morning rush hour the next morning. They'll be replacing a full panel of concrete as per ordinance.
All right, I'll make a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Steve. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up is request to approve special purchase of SCBA equipment.
Good morning. Fire department is requesting 30 masts and 15 regulators from Hoosier Fire, who's our sole provider for that equipment since we have that make and model. They do provide us a decent discount. Sticker price is $110,000. They're charging us 74 and some change as well. So that would take care of our purchase.
Okay, I'll defer to you if you have questions.
Motion. No questions.
All right. I'll make a second motion by Steve, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Todd.
Thanks.
Next up is request to approve special purchase of street lights.
Shabby familiar with inventory control. Requesting approval to purchase 9 new street lights. They're the similar model to right down on the main drive. They're teardrops. We're expanding that type of light throughout more areas of the nickel plate. Yeah, we have a sole source provider. Area has one vendor from the manufacturer.
Any questions?
No questions.
All right, I'll make a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Steve. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Deb.
And then you have the next one as well, which is vehicles for surplus or trade-in.
Familiar with fleet management, requesting approval to trade in 3 mowers to Reynolds Farm Equipment. We will be exchanging them for 73-inch models or 72-inch models versus the 60s that these are.
No question.
I'll make a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Steve. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Last one is a request to approve grant agreement amendment for with the Indiana Department of Health emergency preparedness floor.
Hi, Laura Groff, Fisher's Health Department, requesting approval of a grant agreement with the Indiana Department of Public Health for emergency preparedness. This grant agreement it's an amendment to the original that was awarded last year back in August. It extends the grant period to June 30th of 2027 and then increases our award amount an additional $52,670. This funds the personnel that manages this grant. There's a lot of deliverables as part of it. And we're happy to report that it got increased from last year. So that's by $5,000, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, great. Nice work. Is there a motion?
Motion.
I will second. Motion by Steve, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks, Laura.
Thanks, Laura.
I was able to get the grant agreements up, so just so you know,
Okay.
it's Fisher's Youth Initiative and $165,000, Cherish for $35,000, and Connor Prairie for $75,000.
Great. And that was back Friday, number 1.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you
Thank
know
you.
since I wasn't able
Yeah,
to
thank
pull
you
up
for
until
that.
now.
Okay, excellent. All right, any other new or unfinished business? Okay, all right, with that, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion, I'll second. Meeting adjourned.